What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have another iPhone 17 Pro Max accessory video. Today we're going to be kind of doing a head-to-head comparison of the Caudabe Sheath and the Caudabe Synthesis. I think these are some of the best cases that you can get for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I have a video up on my channel of individual unboxings of each one if you want a more in-depth look at these cases, just their own solo time. With the iPhone 17 Pro Max, we take a look at all that stuff, all the features. But in this video, we're going to do a head-to-head. Maybe you are pretty much on the fence about whether or not you want one of these cases, and so maybe the side-by-side comparison will help you kind of pick a side, if you will. So go ahead in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys are Team Sheath or Team Synthesis. I like both of them. I can't decide. Whichever case is on my phone, it's hard to take this thing off right now. These are some of the best cases, I think, for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Our demo will be the Pro Max in the Cosmic Orange. I think this is the best color out there. If you disagree, let me know what color you picked up. Maybe you like the silver, maybe you like the deep blue. I am a fan of this bright Cosmic Orange. So that's what we'll be demoing for these two cases. Now, we've got the Synthesis here in the frosted. We've got the Sheath here in the black. And the first thing we'll take a look in the comparison is we'll look at the weight. All right. For my scale dies, let's weigh these bad boys. So we'll clear this out. And the Synthesis is 50 grams. All right. And then the Sheath is 53 grams. So a little bit heavier. And the reason being is you're going to have this extra material that's covering the camera plateau. As you can see on the Synthesis, you don't have that. Your camera plateau, bump, plane, whatever you guys want to call it, it is open. So we're getting the extra grams there from that material that's used. Now we'll look at the overall weight of the iPhone in the case. So you've got the 50 grams for the Synthesis. You've got the 53 for the Sheath. So I have a screen protector on as well, so that'll affect the weight. But here's the Synthesis with the iPhone. About 296 grams, a little under 300. And then we've got the Sheath here coming in at about almost 300 even. So again, you've got that differential of about 3 grams. So they're both technically going to weigh the same amount, give or take a few grams for any additional accessories, I don't know, decals, screen protectors, whatever else you might put on your phone. A little lanyard, maybe you're a lanyard looper, might add a few extra millipounds. I don't even know if that's a word, but might add a little bit to the weight. All right. So we'll set the iPhone over to the side, and now we'll take a look at the side profile of both of these. So here's the side profile, nearly identical. The Sheath's going to give you a little bit of that minimalistic design. You're going to have that line through there, but essentially almost the same profile, getting dang near the same thinness, button alignment, material used for the camera control, nearly the same on the cutouts here. See if I can get this to focus a little bit better for you guys. Same on the cutouts on the bottom. All right. Now we'll look on the inside. So another difference on the Synthesis is you're going to be able to see the MagSafe ring, and there isn't anything on the inside that is going to protect your phone. It's just the same material that's used on the outside is used on the inside, minus the textured shell. So you're still getting that clear, that plastic material, but the shell is on the outside, not so much on the inside. With the Sheath, you're going to get your lining that's going to protect that two-tone glass and aluminum that we've got now on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. So you're going to get that protection back here. Some people like that. That's a deal breaker with all phones, maybe a deal breaker even more with the iPhone 17 Pro Max series with the scratch gate and all the stuff going on, that you just want to be able to have all the protection that you can. But that's another difference right there. Another is the texture. So you've got the dot matrix for the Sheath. So you're going to get the grip on the dot matrix around the sides. All right. And you're going to get the texture from the frosted crystal material. That's essentially where all your grip is coming from. But then you've got the Sheath, which has that pebbled design where your grip is all around the phone, all the way around the tops, the bottoms, everywhere, but really here. It's kind of smooth down at the ports to kind of give you some relief on your pinky, if you will. It's a soft texture down there, but you're going to be getting that pebbled texture all the way around. And so maybe if grip is a top priority for you, you're getting that grip all the way around, and then you're also getting your camera system is going to be covered with that material, which I think is a good feature. Again, with all the scratch gate, you pay a lot of money for these devices. You want to make sure you get optimal protection. You're getting the best ergonomics. I think Sheath's got you covered there. Caudabe does a really good job with both of these. Next thing we'll test is MagSafe. They both have MagSafe. So again, the Synthesis, you can see the ring, but you're going to get good protection. All right, we'll do the Sheath. Can't see the MagSafe ring really unless you're kind of looking on the inside. You can kind of see the stain of it, but can't see it on the back that you've got MagSafe as well. So you're going to be able to get that wireless charging. Pretty good there. All right, and then we'll pop in the phones real quick and we'll show the ports. So we'll do the Sheath. Here it is. iPhone 17 Pro Max, Cosmic Orange in the Sheath. Looks really nice. And we'll do the ports. You're going to be able to get good size USB-C in here. You've got plenty of room. So we can focus for you. We got plenty of room to get a bigger cable in there. Spaz out on the camera. Again, these are just raw, ready to go unboxings, comparisons. All right, so we'll kind of zoom out of focus here and there, but feels great. You've got your grip, you've got your buttons, camera control works really well. All right, works really good on there. We'll do the tactility with the buttons. Really good tactility with the buttons. Both of them have great tactility. So if that's one of the things that's a feature you like, or maybe a deal breaker in cases, has some great tactility. They are floating buttons, so you can remove them, and they have customizable buttons for both of these cases. But with that, there is a little bit of a light rattle just with the floating button system. So you can kind of hear a little bit of a rattle. You really got to shake your phone pretty vigorously to hear that rattle, but there is a little bit of a rattle there. But you're getting your accent here with the orange. Just looks really nice. Caudabe nails it with the minimalism, especially since Apple didn't come with a black colorway. Caudabe said, I got you. Go ahead and pop in the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Take a look at our ports. For this one, see if we can get it for you. And you're going to be able to get a lot of leeway there. You can get a bigger USB-C in there if you want. Take a look at everything on the outside. You got that black and orange, looks beautiful with the MagSafe, the accenting with the lens, the grip on the side. We've got our buttons, the dot matrix on both sides, camera control, power button. Again, another good button here, tactile. Camera control works really well. Got tactility as well. Really good tactility. Again, both of these cases are probably some of the most tactile cases as well. But it is, again, even on the Synthesis, the floating button system. So again, you may have a light rattle. It's just the nature of the beast with having some air and space between your buttons that they are going to rattle a little bit. But again, you really got to shake those things pretty vigorously to get that rattle. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video to give you a side-by-side comparison of the Caudabe Sheath versus the Caudabe Synthesis. I think these are some of the best cases you can get for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I think they're Caudabe's more popular cases, but there's always a big debate on whether you want just sheer minimalism with style, if you want minimalism with less thrills. You've got the Synthesis. They both have tremendous grip. One's going to give you a little bit more coverage for your camera bump, but you're going to be able to get that same slim, minimalistic profile across all of Caudabe's products. You're going to be able to get that minimalism. So if that's what you're looking for, you don't like cases with a ton of bulk, Caudabe's got you covered. So appreciate you guys sticking to the end of this video. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you guys team Sheath or team Synthesis? I can't decide. Maybe you guys can turn the tide and let me know what you guys think. I'd love to have some dialogue down in the comment section with you guys about this. But go ahead and like this video if you found it helpful, enjoyable. If you want to see more tech-related content on the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Love to have you guys a part of the community. But that's it for me, guys. Like always, be blessed. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.